Hey, what's happening, everybody? Hope you enjoyed your day. I'm coming to you real quick from the back porch. On the kind of, I don't want to disturb my wife. She's trying to rest up for work tonight. But I want to give a special shout out and a thanks to one of my subscribers. My videos, blessed him to the point the way he felt like it was appropriate to bless me. And I just thank God for each and every one of y'all that watch. And not because of what I'm getting ready to show y'all, just supporting the page and giving me an opportunity to be a blessing. So I want to turn the camera around and show y'all what was purchased for me, just out of the kindness of somebody's heart, man. So when you do right by people and you try to go out of your way to help people, God bless you through other people, So I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see what I had got, man, and it's gonna benefit me. I'm gonna try to see if I can use it tonight, if I can get it set up in time. But just stay tuned and I'll show y'all what I had got. All right, as I said, I was on the back porch. This is what got sent to me. I opened the box. Well, I opened the shipping box, but not this box. I've never had one of these before. But what it is, it's a just in case y'all might want to get it. It's a K and F concept tripod stand. Something to set my phone on to help me out with recording. I already see I'm gonna have to put y'all down so I can at least get this here out the box. So just bear with me a minute. Let's see. Yeah, ain't nothing in there. But yeah, man, it's got a nice little carrying case and all. This is nice. Wow, man, this is a blessing. A lot of people be like, oh man, ain't up a tripod or whatever. But man, look here, when I get stuff like this here, especially when it's given to me, because I know I'm gonna have to work and fight and scratch for most of what I get, I'm grateful. I'm grateful, man. I'm humble and grateful. I don't know if I should open it up. Well, I might not be able to put it back in the bag. I still got to go to the shop, but y'all know how tripods look. So it's got the instructions and all that. And man, I hope they got there. Man, what in the world? I sure hope they got some English instructions, because I sure can't read that there. I don't know what kind of writing that is. I hope there's some English in there, some of y'all. I know y'all probably laughing at me, but I honestly can't read nothing but English. And I can't understand nothing but English too. So I hope there's some English instructions in there, and I'm gonna try to get it set up when I get down into the shop. But to the subscriber rather, that bless me in this way, thank you. All right, guys, I actually wasn't going to record. This is actually the second night after the first part of the video that you probably just saw, and I actually wasn't going to record this, but I might be stumbling upon something that I either already knew and forgot, or either I didn't know about it. But as you can see, I got the bucket and the headlights out of the cloud. And these are the old ones here. One of them had water in it. Yeah, this the one. It still had work though, but it had water in it. So I just took the whole bucket off. Thanks to Uncle John, he sent me some new buckets and like the screws and the hardware. I was able to use one of the springs. Let me get the camera right. I was able to use one of the springs, but these screws was actually too small, so I had to leave the other ones in there. But thank God I got it torn down. I'm about to get ready to check these headlights to see if they work. But I wanted to ask y'all something, man. And you can drop the answer in the comments or whatever. But I didn't know that WD-40 was good for cleaning the lenses on these things. Not like perfect to where, it's like crystal clear. But I did this one. And it's pretty clean. I mean, my partner, my best friend, Donovan, he gave them to me a little while ago. Well, no, it was actually maybe a year and a half ago when he took them out of his big truck, because they're the same size. And I had them sitting in the trunk of this car, and they got a little dirty or whatever. So I'm like, I'm gonna wipe them off. So I had my glass cleaner, that I was going, use to just clean them off. It's something I had left over from at the dealership. And And I was like, I looked at this WD-40 and I'm like, all right, it's good for cleaning parts and whatnot. So I was like, I'm gonna spray it on the lens and see what happens. Man, I ain't had no that WD-40 was good for cleaning the lenses on headlights. So I'm gonna do the other two and I'm gonna put them back in. But before I let y'all go, I got a little bit of bad news. Well, let me give you some more good news first, and then I'll give you the bad news. I was able to get the new wiper motor in. It wasn't that bad, but I had to spray all them linkages because they was, stuck, I guess, from sitting over the years. So it was running real slow, but then it kind of sped up, and I got to put some more wiper blades on it too. But I'll worry about that whenever I get ready to drive it. But the bad news is I gotta rebuild this carburetor again. I probably should have rebuilt it before I put it on here, but I thought that since I drained all the gas out of it, that it was gonna be fine. Evidently, varnish just appears out of nowhere inside of a carburetor, even if it's empty. So I'm gonna have to order a rebuild kit, rebuild this thing, and then put it back on. I was gonna just get another carburetor, I was like, yeah, man, I don't feel like rebuilding. I'm gonna just order another 600 with electric choke and put it on here. And then I reminded myself of my checking account, and I said, okay, that answered my questions. I will not be buying a new one, but I can go ahead and go on Summit or Amazon or eBay or wherever, and I can get a rebuild kit for this carburetor and just tear it down and clean all the parts real good like I did last time and blow all the circuits out, make sure ain't no trash in them. I kind of had a bad feeling when I took this front fuel bowl off. All right, I drained the gas out, took the fuel bowl off, and then what I did was I took the metering block, loosened from it was because it was stuck to the meter it was stuck to, come on, talk, Bobby. It was stuck to the fuel bowl. So I got them non-stick gaskets that come in the other rebuild kit, so it was good to go, and it's not leaking or nothing, but it's trash somewhere in them circuits. Because what's going on with it, and I was looking for my troubleshooting paper that I normally keep when I'm dealing with other people with carburetor issues, but I turned the metering screw in all the way, and for some reason it's pulling fuel from somewhere, I don't know where, but it's literally dumping it in there. And I don't have the choke hooked up right now anyway, but I played around with that, and I don't know if I was helping or hurting it, but normally you get a response when you turn them the metering screws all the way in. It's supposed to actually, if the carburetor working right, it's supposed to cut the engine off, because you pretty much done blocked off the circuit for it to idle properly. And it still was idling. It's dumping fuel in there some kind of way. So I don't know if trash is in the metering block itself or somewhere in that air horn. But what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to take it off. It's a little bit of a setback, but at least it didn't happen after I was done got it, on the road. So I'm gonna have to take it off, Lord willing, and tear it down, clean it up real good, blow air through it, and then put it back together. Because the reason I had to rebuild it before, I had it on Bluebell, my truck. And I noticed that, the truck was acting real crazy, and it was doing the exact same thing. I was turning the screws, and it was still acting crazy. I said, man, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Come to find out, a piece of trash got in one of the jets in the metering block, and it leaned the motor out. And I burned pretty much all the intake and exhaust valves on them stock TBI heads. Then I burned all of them except for 2 of them, I think. If I can find the picture, I'll throw it in the video so y'all can see what I was talking about when I pulled them heads off. But this time it's like literally dumping fuel in it, and I know it's running like way rich when it's doing that, because I can look at the ground on the where the tailpipe is, and I see all that soot that's blowing out. So once I get it straight, I'm probably gonna have to put another set of plugs in it, just to be on the safe side. And then I might be able to test drive it then, because that's really all I was lacking. So since that happened, I was trying to make sure I got other things out the way on this car. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish putting these on. I'm gonna try to stay down here and finish putting these on. That way I have them out the way, check them and make sure they work. Which Donovan told me that they work when he took them out of his truck, so I should be good to go. But I'm gonna check them and make sure they work. And then I'm gonna get ready to go home because I got a long day tomorrow. But As always, I want you guys to be encouraged, stay blessed, keep wrenching, and I'll see y'all on the next video.